Hey guys, Joe Blue back again, here to talk a little bit about engagement optimized matchmaking. Now, I've been on and off about whether or not it's engagement optimized matchmaking in the game, whether it's just cheaters or if the cheaters are being used in engagement optimized matchmaking. And I think now I'm pretty convinced that it's both. That there are obviously cheaters, that there is engagement optimized matchmaking, and I'm starting to think that maybe there's some kind of selective engagement optimized matchmaking where some people are just picked for whatever reason to be given shit teammates consistently, or trolls. I spoke on my stream recently about actually let me just pause this gameplay in the background here. Going to interrupt because I do want to talk about this particular game towards the end, but I do want to point out this game here. This is a Diamond 1 game. I was in Grandmaster. My journey has been this season. I got to Grandmaster. I basically got to Diamond 1, 2 games away from Diamond 1. Then I got deliberate trolls on my game for 4 games in a row, trolling me all the way like for 4 games, and then after that I continued the losing streak for multiple games. After that, those games had cheaters in that demoted me back to Diamond 2, and then I went on a 7-game win streak to Grandmaster. I then lost a Grandmaster game, then won a Grandmaster game, lost 2 Grandmaster games, all of which had either trolls or just bad players on my team, and sometimes cheaters on the other team. Then I won a game, then I lost a game, and then I've lost another game, and then I've gone demoted. I believe that's how it's gone anyway, something like that. And now I'm sort of on the losing streak. Still, the losing streak continues. I probably lost one win that I had. I lost about 5 games in a row, won a game, and now I'm continuing a continual losing streak after being demoted from Grandmaster. And this is in a Diamond 1 game, and basically here, come in here, and I'm looking over here. I'll dump into this little hidey hole. There's a lot of pressure. It's extremely sweaty. These guys have pushed up super hyper aggressively, and so I'm doing, I'm gonna hide in this little hidey hole, heal my team. So I'm healing. So Iron Man's on my screen. He needs healing real bad. He needs fucking healing. So I'm healing him. I'm healing him. Now you can see, I think our Cloak and Dagger has died. This Wizard here, who is where on screen? I'm gonna watch Wizard here. He's down here. Literally, this is poor positioning. There's a reason why I went inside, and that's not to be. Basically, I know that my team's gonna sort of be pushed to the left and back in towards this building that I'm in, rather than down and around. If you're around there and pushed in, you're usually going to get separated from the rest of the team. So this guy here starts healing. He backs away, and he's like basically super low health. He hasn't pinged "I need healing" or anything like that, to my knowledge. I can't see him because he's to my right, so I can't see him. The Iron Man's about to get pinged for low health, so he takes priority because I can see the guy. He goes up over here onto the left here and starts healing from up here, and then at this point, I think after I start healing the Iron Man, this dude starts crying on comms about "Invis woman, I'm right next to you, you're not healing me, you're right next to me, you're healing me, you're not healing me, you're right next to me, Invis. I'm healing the fucking team that's fighting. I can't see you, dude. You've positioned yourself to be basically out of line of sight, out of the way of anybody else to be able to see you. Like, you didn't even use your shroud to move closer to your team. You actually moved yourself further away into isolation. And then he's going to cry on me on comms, right? So I'm healing the Iron Man here. He starts crying. Now at this point, I make the mistake here of stopping and typing. I made the mistake here of stopping and typing to tell him I'm healing the Iron Man. And this is my mistake. This is on me. I admit it. This is my mistake. He rage baited me because he's blaming me into basically provoking a response from me. And that says I'm healing the Iron Man. He's in front of me. This causes my tanks here to start taking damage that I should have been immediately healing from the get-go. So this is my mistake on me. But again, it was being caused by a dude who, on first death, immediately starts crying down his microphone to me that I've got to heal him. So you can blame me for making a mistake, but it's really he's the initiator. He's the one who starts creating the bad atmosphere of crying that has basically led to this like thing. I'm not trying to like take myself out of the equation, but he is the one setting the chain of events in motion, right? He is basically crying because I didn't heal him, even though it's his poor positioning that led into that situation. And now here I'm about to let my team basically die because I'm not able to heal them effectively because I'm typing. Okay, so now I'm back and I'm healing. And obviously there's too many people low health that I'm stretched too thin for one healer, and basically everyone dies. He starts going on comms going, good job, it's your fault Invis. But really it is my fault, but really it was his fault for talking shit. If he wasn't crying, then I wouldn't have been typing. So it's like you gotta both take responsibility. Like, yeah, it is mine, but you shouldn't have been crying. If you was just being polite and try and understand that I'm doing the best that I can given the situation, then I would have been in peace of mind to have made that situation better for myself. So it's like one bad thing leads to another bad thing, leads to another bad thing type of situation right here. But anyway, let me go back to the case of engagement optimized matchmaking. So I believe there's like some form of like selective engagement optimized matchmaking to some degree. Now I'm going to switch over to my current stats so we can see what my stats are. Okay, so these are my current stats. My win rate was a little bit higher. It was like basically around 50% or so when I got into Grandmaster, but due to the losses that I've had recently, it's sort of gone down to 48.9%. And you can see here what it's been like. So this is the 7 win streak. So if we just go back essentially around here, 2 games from Grandmaster, I believe, around about here. And then I got the 4 games where I was deliberately trolled on purpose, back to back to back. Then I won a game, lost a couple of more games, won a game, lost a game, and then lost another game and ended up in Diamond 2. And then immediately after going from Diamond 2, I went on a 7 win streak here, all the way to Grandmaster. And then I lost a game, won a game, lost 2 games, and then got demoted back to Diamond, right? And this is where I am right now. I've basically lost 2 games in Diamond 1, and now I've won a game in Diamond 1, and I've lost a game. This is if I refresh this, let me okay, I'm not going to be able to update the profile to get the recent one. There's apparently it's not updating, and I've waited about 15 minutes already, and it's not updated after the 15 minutes, and it's just not updating the profile for the thing. But there's basically a game that I've played today, and it's a loss basically. But what I want to talk about here is if we go overview here, competitive. Now what I think highlights, at least for me specifically, that engagement optimized matchmaking exists to some degree, I believe can be found in your MVP and your SVP stats. I think these are the giveaway of rigged matchmaking. 100%, I'm convinced of it. And I'm going to walk through the logic of why this is. So I'm basically MVP about 30% of my winning games, and I'm SVP around about 40% of my losing games. We click here, you can see it's out of 131 matches, right? Same here, out of 131 matches. So out of the 131 matches that I've had, some have been wins and some have been losses. 30% of my wins have been MVP, 40% of my losses SVP, right? It's pretty straightforward. This is in this last half season, so it's not all of season 1, it's just 1.5, right? And if we add these two together, if we add the MVP and the SVP together, it comes out at about 65%, 0.45 or something like that. But it's basically I'm the best person on my team 65% of the time, right? 65% of the time I'm the best person on the team in all my games. And now you see this stat here, SVPs. I've had 25 SVPs. Apparently this is the top 1.7% of the player base. So I'm in the top 2%. I'm the best person on my team when I'm losing. Then in the top 2% of all players, out of 98% of all players, I'm the best person on my team, on the losing team, consistently. Now, how is that possible for me to be essentially the best person on the team so consistently and not be able to maintain a win rate higher than 50%. Like, how is that possible? How can I be on the losing team so often when I'm the best person on the team? The only thing that makes any sense here is that if I'm the best person on my team when I'm losing, then I must be put on the teams with the retards. I must be put on the team with the retards every time, innit? It's the only explanation. How else can I be 40% of the time the best person on my team when I'm losing if I'm not being placed with absolute mongoloids on my team every time? I'm in the top 2% of people that are in this bracket of being the best person on a losing team. And I'm the best person on a winning team 30% of the time. So if we think about this logically, if I'm on the winning team and I'm MVP 30% of the time, which is 10% less than when I'm on the losing team, then it would seem that when I'm on a winning team, I have at least one other person that's on the same skill level as me or better, or at least two, like one or two people at least, right? Maybe even more, right? But there has to be other people on the team on my skill level or better that is beating me getting MVP, right? It makes perfectly logical sense. So when I'm winning, I'm with people of my own skill level or better, and I'm winning those games, and 30% of those games I'm getting MVP, which means I'm good enough. That probably indicates that I might be higher than the rank that I'm currently in if I'm getting MVP 30% of the time. And if I'm getting SVP 40%, so like 10% more, then I must be logically getting worse people on my team more often, which means the reason I'm losing is because of the bad players on my team, right? Must be logically, statistically, that's what the data would say is happening, right? Am I wrong? Right? Otherwise it would be equal, right? If I was the best person within my skill level, I'd be like 30%, I'd be MVP in a winning game, 30% SVP in a losing game. If I was in the same skill level all the time, right? My ability to be the best player would be consistently the same, right? But if it's more in a losing match, then I must have worse players on my team when I'm losing, right? It must be. Apparently I'm in the top 8% of all players having MVPs, so I get a lot of MVPs, so I must be much higher ranked potentially than I should be. Because think about it logically, if you're in one of the top ranks, you know, Celestial, Eternity, One Above All, like one of the really good ranks, so logically thinking about it, if you're in these higher ranks, then logically you'd be on the same skill level as the other people in your rank, so everybody would have an equal opportunity to get MVP, more or less. Like, so sometimes you're going to pop off more than other games, sometimes you're going to have your good days, you're going to have your bad days, right? But you're all going to be roundabout consistently the same. You probably got about a 1 in 6 chance of being MVP in every game. You probably have a sort of consistent rate, right, of getting MVP or SVP, and it will be somewhat equal whether it's a win or a loss. It should be around about the same because you're in the same skill level. So if I'm MVP 65% of the time in my games, then it would stand to reason that I should be in a higher rank than what I am. And I'm like Grandmaster Diamond 1. I should technically be higher. Now some people say it's rank inflation. There could be a rank inflation issue, that there's a lot of bad players and I'm better than these bad players and whatever. But how do you or whatever, that's, you know, that's up for debate, I guess. But basically, if I'm in the top 2% of players that have so many SVPs, then not a lot of people are getting SVPs in their game, which means not only does it prove of some kind of engagement optimized matchmaking, it kind of proves that it's targeted engagement optimized matchmaking, right? I'm being targeted. It's like the game recognizes, hey, this guy's a good player, put all the shit bags on his team so that he'll carry them, right? That's what it seems like. It seems like, oh, this guy's actually a good player, so we'll stick him with all the fucking dickheads. We'll stick him with all the mongoloids on his team in hopes that he'll carry them. How else can you explain it, right? How else can you explain it, that I'm basically the guy that's supposed to carry everyone? And I'm not allowed to be putting people that are equal to my own ability. If it's not people cheating on the other team making me lose, it's people trolling on my team on purpose to lose, or just people that are bad at the game, like this Cloak and Dagger that is crying for heals when they're poorly positioned. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to do? So I believe here, right, we'll move forward into this game a little bit. And I believe here, another player starts crying on my team. I believe it's in this section here. We're having a hard time getting to this point right here. And basically, the team's going in. I'm basically doing all the healing I can do. Healing. Also going off. Got this Iron Man, I think he's on our team. I've jumped in. I'm basically healing everybody. And our, I think it's here. I believe, yes, our Iron Man at the back there. I believe. Let me go back. Let me go back a little bit. Sorry. So yeah, so I jump in here. Iron Man's to my right. I jump in, heal. Like, Iron Man's literally dying at my back, crying about not getting heals because I've decided to focus on the team that's in front of me, that's fighting for the objective, and he's crying for heals. Now you can blame, okay, like the Iron Man is right next to you, but like, just let's look at the circumstances again, right? So I come around the corner. Basically healing the tanks. They're in the thick of it. They're fighting. Moon Knight puts his ult down. I'm healing the Moon Knight. He's up there. Like, got this Iron Man here blasting to my right that I can barely see. I jump in ult. He basically dies and he's crying, well, Invis, why don't you heal me? Why don't you heal me, Invis? And crying down the microphone that I'm not healing the dude. I'm literally focusing on the dude, the teams that's taking the point, isn't it? So we finish these guys off, we polish them off, and we basically take the point and we push forward. But again, it's like there's two crybabies on my team that on the slightest little bit of not getting any heals, they start crying on comms. Right, they start crying on comms. So I've got these crybabies on my team, and we're like pushing. I'm getting a double kill here, man. I'm like doing work. I'm helping the team out. I'm healing everyone, doing the best I can, right? And these dudes crying on comms to me. So I feel like, you know, I'm in loser's queue, right? That's what it feels like. I had my win streak to Grandmaster, right? And now I'm on the losing streak, the losing queue, with all the crybabies and the trolls and the bad players whinging and crying. Oh, I can't get heals. Heal me, Invis. It's your fault, Invis. So now I'm here probably typing, having to explain to the Iron Man that I'm healing the dudes that are taking point. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you crying? I'm right next to you, Invis. Invis, I'm right next to you. I'm healing the team, innit, bro? But then the creme de la creme, we're going to skip forward here to the end of the game. So watch from around about here. I believe this might be the section. This might be a little bit too early here, but we'll see. So we're making a push. By the way, they never made their convoy to the end. We were able to stop them from getting all the way to the end. So we didn't have to get it all the way to the end. We literally just got to get it to the archway, just a little bit further. They got it almost to the end, but they didn't get it. We're in prime position to be able to close this out and win. Right, so here we are. This is like one of the second to last fights, I believe. There might be one other fight. I don't know if I've got it in the right place or not, but I think this is the right place. Yeah, this is it. This is the fight. So I basically roll in here. I ulti. Right, we start going in. It could have been a bad ulti, but I thought we'll close this out pretty fast. We start killing people. Bang, I get the K, I get the double, I get the Magneto there. The Winter Soldier's on his own. The Winter Soldier's on his own, guys. Let's all go and get the Winter Soldier. They're all in. The things with me. I'm getting those damages and I'm getting those hits down. I got this guy down to 50% of his health. And then I go in, I force pull him in. I get the dude. The dude's like super low on his health. The dude's like 1 HP right there. I'm fucking getting killed. Where the fuck is my team? Where the fuck is my team, bro? Literally, as I'm getting killed by the Winter Soldier, I got a dude on comms going, don't die, bro. Don't die, bro. Don't die, bro. And let's watch this dude. Let's watch this dude. What's this guy doing? Ready? We're gonna watch this dude. Right. So here's the thing. Jumps to me, gives me the damage buff. I'm doing the damage to the Winter Soldier. I've got him below 50% health. What does he do? Is he coming to back me up? No. He's jumping back to Luna and abandoning me, leaving me in the fight on my own. Right? Like, is this for real? Like, oh, is this real life that I'm in right now? Is this shit for real? Like, I'm pulling this dude, like, bang, 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 bang. Look at this dude. The dude is practically on his deathbed. He is literally 1 HP. You can't make this up. Let's have a look how much HP he actually has. Let's have a look. 5 HP. This motherfucker has 5 HP. Imagine if the thing was with me. Just one fucking punch. Just one fucking hook. You know what I'm saying? Like anything. He could have jumped to me, gave me the 50% damage buff. Like, think about this strategically, right? Think about this. Either we killed this dude right here, the Winter Soldier. By the way, let's just look at the score right here. This Winter Soldier is the best player on their team. He's 43-12. He's been literally slapping us all game with back-to-back ults. The ult charge on this dude is fucking out of this world. This guy ain't cheating. This guy's really fucking good, right? And we need to get rid of this dude. The fact that he was making like a little lamb up for the fucking serving to take this guy out of the final fight would have been huge for us to be able to win, right? He's got ult charge. He's got ult charge. So if we'd have killed this guy, would have put him out for the last fight, he wouldn't have been able to do anything. Now, in the case that he would use his ult to survive, then worst case scenario, if the thing was with me, he could have used his damage mitigation on me. He could have like helped me reposition so that like I would have mitigated some of the damage done to myself, and then I could have got out and repositioned, let the thing like tank some of the damage for me, and then he would have used his ult up, and he wouldn't have had his ult for the final fight. So either he would have stayed alive with no ult, or we would have killed him and got him out of the game, right? If the dude was just with me. But no, he fucking roached out for no reason. And then these old dudes are on comms telling me it's my fault. That it's my fault, like, oh, you shouldn't have pushed the healer, like, going on their own frontlining. Frontlining, everyone was dead. We just won the team fight. Why the fuck are we not pushing? What's everyone else doing? Right, what's everyone else doing? When everyone, like, okay, so here's the Winter Soldier, right? He's getting pushed back. We've got Doctor Strange here. Doing what? What's Doctor Strange doing here? Just looks me. He's just sitting on the fucking point. He's sitting on point. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. Let's go back. Right. So he's not doing anything. What's Magneto doing? Magneto's chasing down the Black Widow, who's basically the only one left of the team. Right. Everyone else is dead. They're about to respawn. Cloak and Dagger's just respawned. No one else has respawned yet. Right. Got the Moon Knight with him. So the Moon Knight's with him. They're killing the Black Widow. Now the Black Widow's dead, right? Now the Thing, I think, is just about running away. So he's running away now to leave me alone. So this is where I get left on my own. Magneto's not doing anything. We've got a Luna there who's not healing me. The fucking what's the Moon Knight doing? Like, he's not coming in for any kills, is he? He's just sitting on point. He's sitting on point, not doing anything. Like, he could be running in trying to get the kill on that fucking Winter Soldier or doing anything to back me up. And they're all telling me, dude, okay, you can argue, okay, the Magneto and the Moon Knight were busy killing the Black Widow, fair enough. But you got a Luna, a Doctor Strange, and the Thing that could have been backing me up to kill this Winter Soldier, put him out of the game, and we would have healed. I would have healed everybody, would have won, and GG, it'd have been a win. Right, but it's not, it's been a loss because I've got the people who are Mongoloids. I've got Mongoloids on my team, bro. This is full retard. There's no excuse for the Thing jumping out of the fight. There's no excuse for the Luna not pushing up and keeping me healed and protecting me. There's no excuse for these kinds of obviously bad plays. Instead, they're just going to let me die over there and go, dude, oh, imagine the healer like fucking frontlining. Winter Soldier had 5 HP. He was on his deathbed. But you can see here, I'm Ace. So I'm the SVP. Again, I'm the best player on my team. And this is another losing game. That's just going to keep pushing me down to what? Back down to Diamond 2 again? I'm not losing here. Like, you can make the argument that, oh, you know, I could have been in a better situation if I wasn't typing. But, you know, if I wasn't on the team with the crybabies crying because they're not getting healed and fucking making these obviously bad plays in Diamond 1, like, how is this not proof of rigged matchmaking? I'm in loser's queue right now. I'm in loser's queue. You know what I mean? How can you explain I'm getting SVP 40% of the time if I'm not being put on a team with bad players consistently? Probably more so than other people, right? Because the game must identify me as a decent enough player to carry people that is putting these Mongo bongos on my team. Like, what else can I explain it? I know you can explain it. But anyway, that's a rant video for me anyway about engagement optimized matchmaking. Like, I don't know what more proof you need in it. Like, having like check your own MVPs and SVP ratio. If your SVP ratio, like percentage, is higher than your MVPs, then it's probably because you are put on the team with the Mongoloids more often than you are put on a team with competent or better players than yourself, right? That's just how it seems to be, man. Like, I think the matchmaking is rigged. So yeah, I'm out of here, guys. See you on the next one. GG's, peace. I'm out of here.
Look, there comes one of them now.